Pedro went deep into the night twice, the first because he was a night owl, and the other because he was a fisherman. The dark night had sunk into the pond, and Pedro, having waded into the water up to his waist, was drawing the fish net. When it touched the water, its waves whistled as they sank. Dim light, a shiny, cold light, pretended to be fish. It was cold. Pedro pulled and tugged the fish net in again and again, but his first catch was a small black and pointy stick. Pedro unraveled it. His patience was in sync with the silence. The leaves stuck on his net also faded a small fish. Alive and flopping, the silver weights were being pulled in. A whippoorwill bird was singing his song behind a palisade full of palms of whiskoyol. Pedro called his helper Nativa's kid.
Bring me the bag.
The kid went into the river and pushing the water ahead of him with his knees, went over towards the fisherman and held out the bag.
Here you go, Pedro. Are they eating yet?
Yeah, just a small fish. Only who eat it.
Maybe it's because it's getting light.
Or maybe there's something scaring the fish.
Pedro put his hand full of light into the bait bag while looking at the stars with his mouth agape.
It's almost 4 in the morning.
It's cold now.
It's cause the wind's coming off the water.
It felt like someone was blowing on my neck.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, just now.
Can't believe you're scared.
I'm scared of the Siwa.
You're such a wet kid. Who gets scared about this?
The kid was shaking, partly from the cold, partly from fear.
Let's go, man. I just felt the blowing on my neck again. Come on, let's go.
Don't be such a scary cat. I will never bring you again.
Pedro started to grumble as he pulled in the net. Along with the last fish came a feeling of alarm.
In the darkness of that night, a few dim stars above reflected on the scales of the fish below, and also from the waving of light of the fireflies. Suddenly, a strange noise, strident as the cackle of an old woman, gave electric shocks of fear. The nerves of the fisherman. After that, everything was silent. The kid, shaking, grabbed Pedro's arms.
What was that? I don't know. Let's get out of here now.
The boy was crying. Pedro threw the fishnet over his shoulder, grabbed the sombrero that he had left on the sand, and almost dragging the kid, he beat a retreat up the trail. When they reached the plains, the blue dawn of the morning stopped them. It was getting light out.
Holy crap. It's light out. And you? Do you believe in the Siwa? I don't.
I don't believe in it either, but I'm not going to go back to check.
The fear had vanished, sweet, like a lump of sugar in a bowl of fresh water. They sighed. The kid sat on the rock and started to whistle a song to the dawn. Pedro valiantly went down the river. There were still some remnants of the night in the ravines. He continued down toward the river. On some boulders he discovered a chilamite tree with a torn limb. It was a thick branch. The white core of the tree had been left exposed and was vomiting ants. When the kid saw him coming smiling, he asked,
What was it?
It's a tree that laughs, kids.
It was just that, a tree?
Yeah, just that.
Well, better a tree than a seaward, right? Yeah, much better, I guess. Okay. All right, so let's go home. Let's go home, guys. I have to be careful. Oh. It's cold now.
Ay, se me olvidó.
You're serious? I don't believe in it either, but I'm not going to go to...
El viento la botó.